Hi everybody, welcome to the ColaJazz live stream event. My name is Amos Hoffman and I'm going to play one tune of solo guitar all by myself. Then I'm going to invite Sam Edwards and we're going to play a duet. After that I'm going to invite Ocie Davis and we're going to play a trio. And after that I'm going to invite Mitch Butler and we play a few tunes quartet. So thank you for joining us this evening, and again, keep supporting ColaJazz and jazz in general. The next tune we're going to play is also an original that I wrote a couple of years ago, and the name of it is Lula. Hi everybody. So the next tune is also an original, and the name of it is TLISC, and you need to figure out what is it. And we're very happy again to be here. I know I just said it, but just because we're so happy to be here. whatever you play, if the groove is going on, it's already a good place to start. Then communication, because like you never play, not never, but mainly you don't play by yourself. You play with some other people. And what you do is with these people, that's if there's a magic there, if like you do something, I react to that, etc. That's for me the magic of the music. I mean, I definitely love everything related to the tradition, from the blues to the swing to the bebop, all that stuff definitely hitting me. But I'm great fan of like African music. I'm big listener to a lot of the modern stuff. So I cannot really say like one specific thing. Definitely the traditional side of jazz. But after that, I am like just last week I was like on a marathon of listening to Earth, Wind and Fire. So I mean weather report. It's also like in my list of stuff that I listen to. Hi everybody. The next tune we're gonna play is Eclipso by Tommy Flanagan, and it's gonna feature everybody in this beautiful band. Definitely, I'm looking for seriousness. That's the first thing. Somebody who's like actually willing to put the effort and the time and the energy to learn stuff. Because I know I am like that. Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely serious about my music. At this time, I want to introduce the band. We have the great Mitch Butler on the trombone. I hear you clapping at home. Mr. Ocie Davis on the drums over there. And Mr. Sam Edwards on the bass. My name is Amos Hoffman, and we really want to thank Mark Rapp for inviting us here, and the ColaJazz organization for all the doing in jazz here in Colombia. Thank you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Mark Rapp. I'm the executive director of the ColaJazz Foundation. I'm very excited to be here with the wonderful, amazing jazz musician and artist, guitar player, oudist, conga player, and even vocalist sometimes, Mr. Amos Hoffman.
Hey, Mark, what's up?
Thanks for being here, man.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, so I got a bunch of questions for you, but let's start with the basics. So how did you end up in Columbia, South Carolina?
To make it a short story, My wife, she's from here.
Okay.
So yeah.
So hey,
That's a short story.
quick and easy. And where were you living before Colombia?
Before Colombia, I was living in Tel Aviv, in Israel, for the last 14 years. And before that, I spent almost 10 years in New York. And before that, I spent a couple of years in Europe.
Man, that's incredible. So we're fortunate and lucky that your wife is from Colombia, and you guys wound up back here. So you moved down to Columbia, South Carolina. What did you think?
In the beginning, it was like really weird because I was living in like all my life living in big cities, like crowded in apartments, and all of a sudden I had a house and everything was dark outside. But it was a good change. The no traffic jams and the more relaxed vibe, and yeah, I really enjoyed it in the beginning. And then I was shocked that I got no work at all, and I spent all my savings because I had no work. But slowly, stuff started picking up, and I got some gigs, and everything is good now.
Right on. So how long have you been living in South Carolina now?
7 years.
7 years. So you started meeting people, started getting out in the scene, getting gigs and working. What is your take on the musicianship in and around South Carolina?
Well, I cannot really speak about South Carolina in general because I don't really know exactly what's going on in Greenville. I mean, I know Columbia pretty well, and I think I know what's going on in Charleston too. Excuse me. I think between Charleston and Columbia and Aiken, including Augusta, there's a good amount of really good musicians. Especially now that we have a few of everything, you know.
So what do you look for in a musician, artists that you perform with, from bass players to drummers or horn players? What qualities do you look for in their playing?
That's really a hard question. But I think I'm looking for somebody who like kind of dig the same stuff that I dig. So if we're like trying to play something, he knows something that related to something that I know. So then we can relate to each other when we're playing. That's if we're talking about like just playing, not rehearsing. If we're talking about rehearsing and like playing original music, definitely I'm looking for seriousness. That's the first thing. Somebody who's like actually willing to put the effort and the time and the energy to learn stuff. Because I know I am like that. Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely serious about my music.
Oh, absolutely, and it shows. I mean, you are a master of your instrument, master of your craft. What is your favorite genre of jazz? What is your go-to?
That's really a hard question, man. You are like hitting me with hard ones. Man, I mean, I definitely love everything related to the tradition, from the blues to the swing to the bebop, all that stuff definitely hitting me. But I'm great fan of like African music. I'm big listener to a lot of the modern stuff. So I cannot really say like one specific thing. Definitely the traditional side of jazz. But after that, I am like, just last week I was like on a marathon of listening to Earth, Wind, and Fire. You know, so I mean, Weather Report. It's also like in my list of stuff that I listen to.
So, can you talk to us a little bit about your roots, your Middle Eastern heritage, and how that affects your music?
Well, I born in Israel, and I started playing guitar when I was 6 years old. And at some point, my father bought me an oud, which is like an Arabic or Middle Eastern instrument. And I'm really into that stuff too. So like, you know, a lot of people know me here in Colombia just playing jazz, but there's sometime people in Israel told me, I remember this guy told me once, you still play guitar? And I was like, what do you mean? Of course I play guitar all my life, you know? So like I got the other side of playing like traditional Arabic music, and I kind of like to mix them, that's why what I'm kind of known in mainly in Europe for be able to do the crossover between jazz and Middle Eastern stuff.
You have recorded a number of CDs. How many recordings do you have out there?
I got 7 under my name. I mean 5 under only me and 2 as a co-leader.
Wow. What was your most recent project?
Most recent project was a project I recorded with with Edwin Hamilton, and the name of the album is Stories. You can get it on all the you know.
Spotify, and
etc.
Apple Music, and all the streaming services. And so do you have a favorite recording that you've done? A favorite CD?
The next one that's going to be released.
No,
but for real, I used to say that because Picasso said that. He said, "What like?" I think so. Maybe I'm wrong. That's what I heard. That he was like, "What's your best picture? Is the one I'm gonna do tomorrow." But like for real, I recorded just before the pandemic started. I recorded an album in Toronto, which I really, really think is like the best thing I ever did in terms of writing and playing. So I can't wait for that to be released. It's probably going to be released within the next few months.
Oh, man, that's exciting. That's wonderful.
Yeah.
So Colombia is your home base, and you are often traveling up to New York. You're going overseas. You're going up to Canada. You're truly a world-class musician who is on the world stages, being called to do recordings all around in festivals and clubs. Do you have a favorite place that you like to play?
I love playing in New York. I always love playing in New York because in New York the audience is musicians, so they really know what they're hearing. But in the same time, I really like playing in Europe. I like playing here. I mean, you know me long enough. You know that I'm all about the music. I just want to play. So,
man, that's so true. You are happy playing in the bathroom. I mean,
I am, yeah.
From the bathroom to Carnegie Hall, you still have a smile on your face.
Yeah. Just call me to play and I'll be there. You know.
That's brilliant.
I love playing.
What is it about this art form and your artistry that most excites you? What is it about this music that gives you this passion, this drive?
I think it's like for me is two main thing like that. I think it's like going. It's if you can connect everything, it will be one thing communication, and the other thing is groove. When the groove, and everybody who knows me knows that if I complaining, it will be like, yes, the time is not right, it was dragging, or I always like, I'm very aware of the groove of the, so even if you play swing, or if you play some African beat, or if you play funk, or if you play whatever you play, if the groove is going on, it's already a good place to start. Then communication, because like you never play, not never, but mainly you don't play by yourself. You play with some other people. And what you do is with these people, that's if there's a magic there, if like you do something, I react to that, etc. That's for me the magic of the music.
Is there a favorite configuration you like? Duo, trio, quintet, sextet?
I love duos. I love trios.
You just love to play.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you've got a new record coming out that you're very excited about. What's the name of the record?
The name is Red Sky.
Okay.
It's in the process right now. We are like trying to figure out how to release it and what the platform, etc.
Now, is this your record as a band leader?
It's me and a piano player co-leading it.
Okay. And what is his name?
Noam Lemesh.
How do you spell him?
Noam Lemesh. Noam
Ah, okay.
Noam Lemesh.
Didn't he come through Colombia?
Yeah, he was here. We played some gigs here, yeah.
I remember him. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
amazing. Yeah, right on. Well, is there anything else that you want to make mention of? Anything you're excited about? Anything that's coming up or anything from the past?
Not really. I mean, we are here playing. If you are in Colombia, come out on Fridays and Saturdays to the Joint. We are playing there.
And
We play in Lula Drake's every Tuesday. And Mitch Butler got a jam session going on every Thursday night at the Aristocrat. Support jazz in Colombia. Very important.
awesome. Thank you, Amos. Appreciate you, man.
Thank you, Mark.
Yeah, cool. Awesome, dude. Thank you, bro.
Oh, man.